Hey guys, it's Miss Prince again. I just kind of wanted to use this video to talk about how we're going to be managing our behavior if we're doing things virtually. I know if we're in class, we would be using behavior cards for hole punches to let you know if you're getting close to a silent lunch or a phone call home or even a ride up to the office. That's what we'd be doing if we were in class. But obviously, if we are doing virtual school or distance learning, we're not going to be able to use punch cards. Or even I know in some classes in the past, you might have used clips to monitor if you're on the right track for a prize at the end of the week. Some teachers may have even used tickets to kind of let you purchase your prize at the end of the week. If you get a certain number of tickets, you get a certain kind of prize. But for our virtual class, I think what would be best for us to do is kind of agree on some kind of a schedule for what will help us get our work done on time. I know everybody's schedule might not be the same. It might kind of take some getting used to or even some planning out. You might make a schedule and then see, well, I don't think that's going to work for me, and maybe just readjust. I think what'll be best for us to do is kind of say, oh, well, I think I can take 2 hours of my day to work on this class, maybe an hour to work on this class. Schedule yourself a lunch break in the middle. Have maybe 30 minutes or an hour to read. Maybe 30 minutes to an hour to go outside, get some fresh air, and then come back and work on your assignments or your homework. I know for me that having a schedule saying this is the time that I know that I'll be working on my class and this is the time that I know to have free time, I know that really just helps me a lot. So I think that'll probably be a good thing for us to do. And that way I can monitor, me and Miss Holloman, we can monitor everyone's progress and how much work everyone's getting done. And also I know we're going to be having some due dates for your assignments. Let's all try to just stick with those due dates. We don't want to be submitting work late because that will get you guys behind. That's also going to get your teachers behind in grading your work. If everyone turns in everything about the same time around your due date, then that's just going to help us to be able to get you some feedback back on time. We'll be able to kind of get your grades in better so that way your parents will know what they can do to help you and also what we can do to help you, because if you're not submitting your work, then we aren't going to know if you're having trouble with it. We aren't going to know if maybe there's something we can do better to help you guys, or if you're having trouble getting to your work, just submitting things on time will help us know that if there's some kind of problem, what we can do to fix it. Also, another thing that I kind of want us to do is to participate in discussions. We can post questions a couple of times a week, maybe even once a day. And that'll just kind of keep us as a class interacting with each other, your teachers interacting with you, and also you guys will be able to respond to each other's post on the discussion boards. And so that way since we can't talk in class, we might still be able to communicate with each other just a little bit. And also we can try and plan some scheduled meetings to where we can still talk to each other in real time, like as all of us as a class can do the best that we can do. We're just all going to kind of work together and work to submit our work on time. I think we can all agree that that's something important to do, is try to submit everything on time and ask questions if we need help, because if we can't see you guys in class, we're not going to know what you need help with. Also, what I want us to think about is if we are doing stuff on a discussion board or a video conference where we're talking to each other, we need to always talk to each other with respect. It's the same way that we talk to each other in class. You don't want to use a bad attitude or unkind words to talk to your classmates and also to your teachers. we want to make sure that we use good online etiquette and good manners, you know, same way we would talk to each other in class. But also it's just going to be a way that we can communicate with each other, ask questions, and still feel like we're in class even if we're not. And that's kind of the way that the schedule worked too. If we were in class, we would go by our schedule of we change classes at a certain time, we go to lunch at a certain time, we go to recess at a certain time, and then we end school at a certain time, and then we go home. And so I just feel like if we can do that for our virtual learning, it's going to help everybody. It's going to help it go so much smoother. And then, you know, if we can get work done for this week or for this unit, each time we have a new unit or each time we have new due dates, then that'll give us chances to, you know, if we can get it done and you guys show us that you can do things on time and get it all complete, then maybe we can set aside time for having a fun group project, or even watching a video instead of reading an article for that assignment for the week. You know, we can make it fun, but we can only make it fun if we can handle doing the real work, you know, kind of like a real class. We can have rewards if we do our work on time. So that's all I wanted to say. I'm going to post this video to a question board, and I'm going to ask in my question, what are some ways that you guys think that we can get our behavior, like what are some ideas that you guys have for our behavior management for online? Because like I said in my other video, it's a learning experience for everybody, and I want you guys to kind of give me your ideas so that way we can work together and kind of plan how it's going to work the best for everybody. So in my question board, I want you guys to answer with 1 or 2, or if you have more than 2 ideas, just put them in the questions for how you think we can make this year, or however long we're going to be virtual, how you guys think that we can make it work for everybody. And also just any ideas that you have on maybe a schedule or something like that. So I want you guys to post that in your answer to my question, and I will talk to you guys later. Thank you. Bye.